Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through.
Hello you guys, so we just got back from Kroger and we are going to make the infamous, I would say, grinder salad. However, we're going to do ours a little bit different versus the sub bread. We got thinly sliced sourdough because like I told you guys, we were cutting back. We also got roast beef and turkey pastrami because babe does not eat pork. We got red onion. We got a little bit of water. We got 2/3 cup of water so we can put our onion in. Some sliced tomatoes, pepperoni rings. I forgot to show you guys the mayo and lettuce. So we're about to get started with cutting our vegetables. I need a knife. We're gonna rinse our utensils. So we got a knife. Babe, don't be rude. Speak to my people.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, y'all? Oh. So we're gonna put this half to the side for something else. We're gonna take the butt off. And we're gonna thinly slice these. And to keep them from having a real potent onion taste, you see everyone soaking them. So that's about enough onions for us. So these are our thinly sliced onions and we're going to soak them in the water. I would say for maybe 3 to 5 minutes, or as long as you need to get your other vegetables cut up. And so we're going to sit that to the side. Now we're going to move along to the tomato. My babe really don't care for tomatoes, so I'm going to make hers as thin as possible. But I definitely want her to get the full effect. So I would say from 6 to 8 tomatoes. Maybe a little bit more. I would say that's enough. That's enough. Don't want to second guess myself. And now we're going to move along to the lettuce. Let me get another clear cutting board and I'll be back. All right. So I cut, I would say it's a whole. So I cut 2/3 of the head. And we're going to finally chop this. Here, babe, you'll put that in the fridge. And we're going to wrench, wash. Whatever y'all say. Y'all know I'm a country girl. You're just going to get the water in between your leaves. Also, babe, can I have some napkins, please? So I can dry this. I'm going to face them down to get as much water as possible. Just look through them to make sure they're clean. Yeah. Did pretty good. I don't like that raggedy piece. So we're just going to take that out. Okay. So we're going to remove our napkin. And we're going to layer our lettuce. And we're going to finely chop this. Alright. When I say finely chop, y'all, I mean finely chopped. Y'all ready? Hopefully y'all can see. Okay, so I'm gonna finish chopping this and I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so we're gonna take some of our reduced fat mayo. We're gonna take about 2 heaping tablespoons, which you really don't need that much because the lettuce is gonna soak up the ingredients really fast. We're gonna take 2 teaspoons of coarse ground mustard. 3 dashes of Worcestershire, maybe a little bit more, maybe 6 dashes of Worcestershire. Salt, well, pepper, crushed red pepper. This is optional. It's brand new, so it doesn't shake out. Onion powder, garlic powder, I mean. I don't know what's going on with me today, y'all. Complete. Ew! Excuse me. Pepperoncinis. We are going to take to your heart desire. So I'm going to take 3 pinches, which will give you about 22 pepperoncinis. We're going to add just a little bit of imitation bacon bits. Imitation bacon bits. And at this point, you're supposed to add a vinaigrette, either Italian or the submarine. And we don't have that. However, the only 2 dressings we have at home are the Asian sesame and the raspberry vinaigrette. And I don't really think any of those are really gonna go. So I'm going to improvise and take maybe a half a teaspoon of vinegar. Half a teaspoon of vinegar. Just a little bit of vinegar. Not a lot. Just a little bit of vinegar. Less than a half. And I'm going to add just a little bit of EVOO. Just a little bit. Just to cut that vinegar. And you're going to stir. This is what it's going to look like. Then because this is a small bowl, I'm going to add half of our lettuce. Stir and gradually add more. And once it gets incorporated, we're going to taste it and see if we need to add a little bit more seasoning. See, I told you that lettuce was going to shrink with that sauce. So we're going to add more lettuce. Those pepperoncinis, it looks so good. We need another bowl, but I didn't already mess this one up, so I ain't need of getting more dishes. Can I have a napkin though for my hands? Okay, and now we're going, babe's gonna give me a fork, and we are going to taste this. We have, I would say, out of all the lettuce, we probably have less than a half a cup. Really good. Really good. You don't even taste the vinegar. So the next thing we're gonna add is a pinch of salt. Just a little bit. Himalayan pink. And that's it. We'll be back when we're ready to assemble our sandwiches. Alright, so we have our sourdough out. We have our cheese, which we're going to use American and pepper jack. The butter that we're going to spread is, can't believe it's not butter. Just a little bit to get it a little brown on the outside. Just a little. Just a little. That's all we need. So, we're going to add a little bit of, I'm going to toast this bread before I add my cheese, because I think I want my bread toasted first, and then I'm going to flip them on the softer side, add my cheese and my meat, and then put it back in the broiler for a couple seconds just to melt the cheese. But this sourdough bread is kind of tough, so we're going to heat it up just a little bit. We'll be back. While that's broiling, we're going to get our meat. Babe, can I have the shears? We're going to take our cured pastrami and our beef. We're using kitchen shears. Just trimming the top. Nothing fancy. This sandwich definitely takes some time to prepare. So I know it's probably good, because fast food ain't good and good food ain't fast. And this definitely takes some time. Also, while I got you guys here, while I was incorporating all the lettuce, I did go ahead and add our soaked red onions and a little bit more imitation bacon bits. So we are going to layer this sandwich. As soon as it comes out of the oven, we're going to add our cheese on top of our meat, and then we're going to put it back in the broiler, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we've toasted our bread, and we're going to go ahead and add some pastrami. Gotta unroll it. I think 4 pieces will be good. There we go. Roast beef. And I don't like thick meat, so I'm only gonna put 3 on mine. I don't like thick meat. So now that the meat is on, time for the grinder salad. No. Gotta add the cheese. What is wrong with me tonight, y'all? My gosh. We have pepper jack cheese left in the fridge and American cheese. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight, y'all. I promise you I don't. And it's only 10 o'clock. We haven't had dinner yet. Okay, and we got the Sargento pepper jack. And so this is what we looking like thus far. And we're going to place these back in the oven on broil. All right, babe. You ready? We gotta keep an eye on them so we don't damn burn them.
You pause it.
All right, love. They coming out. Piping hot. Piping hot.
Put it on there.
Ooh, don't put it on the mat. You know our little mat plastic.
I'm gonna take it off of here.
Oh, okay. Don't burn yourself, love. Ooh, that one's cheesy. So now we're going to add our grinder salad. All right, y'all. It's like you almost don't want to mess it up. It's so pretty. But all right. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Woo. And I'm gonna put tomatoes on the side because sometimes Babe does not like tomatoes. So I'm gonna put her tomatoes on the side. The little finely thin ones. I'm gonna give her 3 of them. I'm gonna put my tomatoes on top of mine. And then let me let y'all see it before I put the bread. Get a plate so I won't drop anything. Look at that. Beautiful. My tomato. And then I'm gonna add my bread. And I'm gonna see y'all at the table while we bite into these. See you soon. Come on.
See money.